No, wait a minute. Where you going? Hold on, baby girl. Wait a minute. You can't go in the grass. Come on, stay out here. Come on. Don't go in the grass. Did you just tell her not to go in the grass? Don't go in the grass. There you go. Now what you in the grass for? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. So you like to take your seatbelt off, only to put it back on. Now, reconnect it. See, what's your obsession with the seatbelt? Hey! There you go. She loved going in the grass. Oh, a bee. Trying to kick him? She's trying to kick as she kicked at you. Come on. There you go. Oh.
I tried to get up out here.
Get him, get him, get him. I see you. Yeah, I'm glad they're here to get my mind off of stuff. They done brought me so much joy because I was having a sad day today. Having a hard time, if I ain't ever had a hard time in my life. Probably about as worse as when grandmama died, kind of like how I feel inside, you know? There you go. You heard her. She said, "This mine." She said, "It's mine." Where'd she get that from, Grayson? Wait a minute. Wait. Don't hurt yourself. All right. You got it? You got it? All right. Big girl. Big girl, come on, let's go this way. Come on. All right, one more time. I can't believe y'all want to go. You not ready to go? Every time I get ready to say let's go, you start crying.
I got my white shirt on.
Yeah, Grace, I see your shirt.
I need my white shirt on.
Yeah, y'all got to take a bath.
Let's take a bath.
You got all that pollen in your hair.
Ready, set, go, Silver.
Don't push it. Don't push it. She can do it. Don't touch her.
Okay.
Did I tell you not to touch her?
No.
Come on, let's go this way. All right. Don't. When you get up there, don't push her.
Okay, sir.
Look, you go first. You go first. Go. Go, Grace. Go. Cause she be trying to rush her. You okay?
Oh,
Go ahead. All right, come on, Storm. She all right. Come on. Climb up there. You want to climb?
I know the climb.
There you go. Big girl. Get up there. There you go. Grab hold. Look at this. 1 year old. 1 year old. Not even 2 yet. Go ahead. Go. Because you want to aggravate her. Go. There you go. Good job. I see you. All right. Let's go. Do it. Go ahead. Come on. You got it. All right, come on. Don't go that way. Come on.
Somebody coming down.
Okay, one more time. Okay, this is going to be the last one, okay? We got to go. It's getting dark. Come on.
Super dark.
All right, last one. Go. Do not rush her. You understand? All right. Last one. Okay, this is it. All right. All right.
Ready, set.
Wait. Yes.
Ready, set, go.
All right, come on. All right, we got to go. Time to go to the car. Come on. Okay, this is the last one.
Oh, man.
All right, this is the last time. Last. You hit your head. You all right? All right, last one. All right, last one. Last one. There you go. All right, let's go. Time to go home. All right. All right, come on. All right, y'all, come on. Let's go. Let's go get some juice. Mickey Mouse waiting on us. Let's go get the Mickey Mouse. Come on. Come on, let's go get the Mickey Mouse. Hot dog. Go get Grace. Go get Grayson. There he goes. There he goes. Storm, please. Storm, we got to go home. Go up that one.
Okay.
Storm, baby girl, we got to go home. Nah. Mickey Mouse is at the house. And it's birthday cake and Storm. Go on up there now. You don't want to go up there? Oh, Lord Jesus. All right, this is the last one. I swear, I promise. Come on, y'all, we got to go. Slide. Slide. Thank you. All right, Storm, this is it. This is the last one. It's getting dark. All right.
Do I go one more time?
All right, come on, we got to go. Come on, we got to go bye-bye. Storm, please. Grace, move. That ain't funny. Storm, come on, get go that way. Come on, all right, let's go. Mickey Mouse is at the house. All right, here we go. To the car. To the car. Come on. Come on, come on. Storm, come on, let's go. We gotta go. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna go one more time and stay here all day.
Storm, please.
I'm tired like this.
Come on, let's go. Come on. All right, let's go to the car. Big girl, watch your step, watch your step. There you go. Come on, big girl. Big girl. Come on, big girl. God, I can't believe she leaving. Hush all that. All right, come on. All right, you had fun? Huh? You had fun? You what? Huh? Huh? Huh?
How you doing?
Wait a minute, wait, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, let Papa get it for you, okay? There you go, big girl. Okay. All right. There you go. Sit right there. Sit right there. Yep, you know where to sit. Yep, sit right there. All right. All right. All right. Lord jeez, I can't believe this. All right, you had fun? All right.
Oh man, Marvin Sapp right here, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, I just wanted to say this morning, I want to shout out to everybody that's grief-stricken this morning that have lost a loved one. And it's so funny, man. You know, driving down to a funeral home day before yesterday to make arrangements for an uncle/father. And sometimes you think it's all about you, man, till you walk in that funeral home and see all those other families sitting out there bringing clothes to have their loved ones dressed for their funeral service. And you look at the despair and the grief and the tears in people's eyes, and you just forget about yourself and you just feel so sorry for these other families.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 11 minutes after the hour, y'all. The segment's being brought to you by General Motors. Hey, tune in to More Than That with Jill Peppers, wherever you listen to podcasts. More Than That is brought to you by General Motors. All right, 11 minutes after the hour. Eva got your front page. Good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, everyone, and happy, beautiful Wednesday. I'm Eva Marcille here with a quick look at your front page news. The teenager who recorded the video that was seen around the world showing the death of George Floyd took the stand yesterday in the murder trial of Derek Chauvin. The witness, who was 17 at the time, was walking to the store with her 9-year-old cousin at the time of the incident. She was very emotional during her testimony, saying at one point, "I stay up at night apologizing to George Floyd for not doing more, not saving his life." So sad. Now, in other news, New York City police are looking for a man who attacked a 65-year-old Asian American woman who was walking to church on Monday. He was caught on video kicking her in the stomach and stumping her face.
That?
It is disgusting, Rickey. And
Did
there is no question that there was
Sean
racially
Keys
charged.
and D.L. Hughley's Instagram page? I'm like, what in the world?
Shouting racial slurs. The evil of people. It breaks my heart. Meanwhile, President Biden announced his new $2 trillion infrastructure plan called the American Jobs Plan. And Donald J. Trump is being sued by 2 Capitol police officers who were injured in the January 6th attack on the Capitol. All right, that's a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Well, let's see. We got the Final Four set, man. First, we're going to start with the men's. In March Madness, the update. Gonzaga, UCLA, Baylor, and Houston. UCLA pulls the upset over Michigan. In this game with the Gonzaga, though, the referee collapsed during the game. I don't know if you guys was watching this, man. He felt lightheaded, and he, out of nowhere, he just fell, hit his head on the floor. Good news is he's doing okay. No word on the cause of it or whatever. Over on the women's side, Stanford, South Carolina, UConn, and Arizona. Arizona's first trip to the Final Four. The women's Final Four will feature beautiful black women coaches for the first time. South Carolina's Dawn Staley and Adia Barnes from Arizona, man. So big ups, man, doing big things right there. Last but not least, college athletes are making it clear they are not NCAA property. Basketball players are wearing T-shirts that says not NCAA property. Some critics are complaining, saying college athletes should be grateful to receive full scholarships and free education. But the NCAA, universities, these conferences, they're making millions and billions off of these players, and the players are getting none of that money. The scholarships are just the bare minimum. That's a whole nother conversation. I got a whole nother opinion.
I mean, Roxy, even if they took some money and say, hey, at the end of your tenure here at such and such university,
come on, Rick,
this check would be waiting for you in the mail. You know what I'm saying? Some, because you selling jerseys and everything.
Yeah, they're not even allowed to start businesses or create business brands on social media. What if a player's an artist? Why can't he sell his art on social media, online? Just something. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that opened up a whole can of worms right there. But that's what I got for sports right now. Let's get over here to Gary with the T.
All right, y'all. A lot of people, especially a couple of women, y'all got excited, but honey, they just had to lose all that excitement. In particular, y'all, Nicole Murphy, and in particular, his ex-wife, Michael Strahan's ex-wife. Now, people thought that Michael Strahan had that doggone gap filled in, because they say, people with gap teeth lie a lot, and a lot of people say, especially in particular rumor, that Nicole Murphy thought that he was going to stop lying, but honey, he ain't got it filled. They say, honey, it was an April Fool joke, honey, just 36 hours before April Fool, everybody thought Michael Strahan's gap was filled, and I even thought it was filled, but I feel so bad for Nicole now.
When I saw the picture, I'm like, why is Special K on the...
I don't have nothing to do with this.
I thought, when I looked at them, and then I said, oh, that's Michael Strahan.
Yeah, like, oh, God. But, I mean, he should go ahead and fill that gap. He said, yeah, after 50 years. But, Ricky, I mean, they say
like
people...
the gap.
Y'all like
this
this?
is trademark.
It's part of who he is.
That's his brand.
Yeah, that's his brand.
Looked at his mouth and said, what the Gary with the T is going on here?
But I mean, they say people with gap teeth lie and they spit come through their teeth when they talk. That's what they say.
His gap is beautiful. A lot of us have beautiful gaps, and I think he does a great job at representing people that have gaps, and they still are handsome or gorgeous and proud and have a big smile. He looks handsome, Gary.
My granddaughter has a gap, and they better not touch it. Ain't no braces.
I know, that's
braces.
right.
Well, honey, Keisha Cole closed her gap, so she's just as rich. So, honey, I think, everybody with gaps, he should follow suit like Keisha. And she looks much better, and she even sing better. So,
and shout out to people that got a gap, and they got that little piece of meat up there in between.
Yes, the little dangly piece.
That look like a tonsil.
All right, well, congratulations, Michael, you lied, honey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Shimmer Pop. On the high end, you say Shimmer Pop, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Raspberry. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, somebody was arrested outside of somebody's home, and this lady was holding a knife. Lord have mercy. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
When I was the hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is the bottom of the hour. Brat Hot Spot is being brought to you by
Macy's. Tune in each week to the Undressing Room podcast presented by Macy's with hosts me, Eva Marcille, L'Oreal, and Dominique the Diva. We are three powerhouse women who are not afraid to speak our mind. Available wherever you listen to podcasts. What's up, Brat?
What up, Eva? Good morning, Rick. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. A woman was arrested yesterday after allegedly being armed with a knife outside of Drake's mansion in Toronto. The woman reportedly attacked one of Drake's security guards with a metal pipe after the guard tried to prevent her from getting near his $150 million property. Toronto police responded to the incident with 7 police cars and EMS. The incident was originally reported by the Toronto Sun reporter who shared play-by-play details of the incident via Twitter. The woman who at no point gained entry into the home was taken into custody and no one was injured. Now tell me why some lady is standing outside of Drake's house with a knife. What is she trying to do? And then they hit the security guard with a metal pipe. Like,
Yeah,
was she?
she was gonna stick him. She didn't like some of those lyrics. Damn right, boy. When that gun, that knife ain't going nowhere. That's old school.
And let me tell you about this lawsuit, Rick. Lizzo is facing another copyright allegation after winning a case against her concerning in 2017 hit Truth Hurts. The Grammy-winning songstress is now being sued for $750,000 with claims that she sampled a funeral performance for her 2016 song Coconut Oil. Orlandis Dunning of Detroit, who's an elder in the Church of God in Christ, filed a lawsuit in Wayne Circuit County Court in December 2020, claiming that he suffered anguish, embarrassment, and outrage after Atlantic Records released the song. His lawsuit was moved to the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Michigan Friday, March 26. And the lawsuit says, when plaintiffs sang the devotional, it was a private funeral and done for the specific purpose of uplifting his family and friends during their time of bereavement. Now, Dunning had a reasonable expectation of privacy and that his voice would not be heard publicly, as the funeral where he sang was held privately and open only to family and close friends. It also alleges that Lizzo recorded this audio without his knowledge or consent. Lord have mercy. I'm going to wrap up the hot spot
I'm going
right
up
there.
yonder. You can't even say it. You're going to get sued. So where you going, Ricky? I'm going up yonder. Lawsuit.
Lawsuit. Coming up next, y'all, we got Rocky's HBCU know. And hit us up for them wake-up calls this morning at 8669-RICKY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU know. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's turn it up, baby. Rock T up in the house, man. It's time for another HBCU know. We're going to always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our amazing historically black colleges and universities. That's right. We finna head on down to Jefferson City, Missouri. Lincoln University. Established in 1866, home of the Blue Tigers, also home of the Marching Musical Storm Marching Band. Let's talk about one of y'all's former graduates, actor, comedian, who earned a bachelor's degree in mass communications broadcast journalism. He appeared in several featured films and television shows like Def Comedy Jam, Girlfriends, NYPD Blue, Strictly Business, House Party, Poetic Justice, Sprung, Tales from the Hood, just to name a few. He's also the founder of Giving Back the Love Foundation, which gives back to his hometown community of St. Louis. He was inducted into the National Black College Alumni Hall of Fame. Lincoln University honored him with a Lifetime Achievement Award and honorary doctorate. Oh, he's a proud member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Actor, comedian, Joe Torre. Another proud HBCU alum of Lincoln University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU know.
Well, you better show the bros some love, man. Hey, look. Come on, man. Joe Torre, what's up, baby?
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, y'all, here's some of the words she said. I've endured too much betrayal and hurt behind the scenes for a false narrative to be circulated that degrades my character. Those words came from Sweetie, Ricky. Did y'all see the video yesterday? I cried the whole evening, y'all.
What happened?
We talked about Sweetie, and I told y'all, honey, when Sweetie broke up with Quavo, honey, she said because he was allegedly cheating and had a lot of women and all that stuff. But yesterday, Ricky, when that video came out, it was a tearjerker. And I know those girls like Brat and Eva that was saying, oh, she ain't not a gold digger. She didn't need that Bentley. That man threw that woman,
Brat
honey.
never said that.
No one said that. You said that.
No, y'all was talking about, she didn't need the Bentley and all that stuff. She didn't work for no Bentley. She should give back the Bentley.
I never said that. Don't lie on me.
Well, give back. We're going to rewind the tape. But anyway, did y'all see see that. I mean, Quavo, honey, and Sweetie, they did the Beyonce and Jay-Z and Solange part 2. That man threw that poor woman in a corner like a wet seal, and she barely could get up, honey. And then he sat there and just looked at her. And then when they were trying to get to the floor, they were going to get to a ledge or whatever. They opened up the elevator doors, and some man just looked at him. He probably was of European descent and was horrified to see us laying on the floor like that. And baby, the doors closed, and they stayed in the elevator and went to where they had to go.
It wasn't that dramatic.
It was that dramatic, honey. In my eyes,
they was fighting over the same bag, some type of.
What was the orange bag? What was in the orange bag, honey? It was some
I don't know, but
her.
It looked like her hand slipped off of it, and she kind of fell into the elevator.
It looked like he swung up in that elevator.
It don't look like he pushed her. They were both fighting over the same bag.
It don't matter, just fighting over the same bag. She was on the ground and he wasn't, honey. That's probably why she got away from him.
What was in the bag? What was the bag?
I don't know. It probably was some weave or something. Who knows, honey? She wanted a hair back here, and he didn't want to give it to her.
Oh, my God.
So, but that was a situation.
Now, of course, if he had pushed her, he would definitely be wrong for that, but it didn't look to me like he pushed her.
Well, how she got on the ground?
I didn't say push. I said flung.
Well, wait a minute. Let me ask y'all. I thought they broke up. Why was they still together? I thought they broke up.
I think this was before they broke up. This was before they broke up and whatever. And you know, honey, there's cameras everywhere. You can't do nothing, honey, without a camera catching you. And that camera, that somebody released that camera that shot her with them, and they put it out there, honey. And this is probably why she broke up with him, because she probably was afraid of him. She was fearing probably for her life, and she just stayed with him for a little while. And now this thing came out though. But it's a sad look. I feel so sorry for Sweetie. A man should never do that to a woman. I mean, she was just laying
every time
there.
you say Sweetie, you think about the chick from
because he ain't saying it right. It's Sweetie.
Sweetie Pies.
Well, I thought we said Sweetie.
No, I'm thinking about the chick that used to work for the white lady that.
For Kim on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
That's
Sweetie.
Oh no. No, not that Sweetie.
I didn't know she was with Quavo.
No, she wasn't. But it's sad, y'all. So let's just continue to keep it Sweetie, honey, in our prayers. God bless her soul, Lord, honey. Because I mean, it just wasn't a good look. Her laying on the ground, honey, it just looks like a wounded animal.
That's for sure.
So we're just going to keep her lifted in prayer. All right, y'all. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's still talking about Rihanna. Now, Rihanna, baby, this girl went to the grocery store. Now, they say she's only worth $1 billion, but she went to the grocery store, y'all, in a pair of $150 boxer briefs, and people saying she looked amazing, honey. They said she was buying her grocery, and people were, like, getting autographs from her and what have you. And, you know, people saying the cost of boxes for $150. I mean, I thought about my colleagues, Brad and Eva. I'm like, do y'all wear boxer briefs for $150? Could y'all look as good as Rihanna going to the grocery store and some pumps in those boxes just to buy grocery?
Nope.
Yes, have you seen?
Could not look as good as Rihanna. She got that in the bag.
Exactly. Probably not. And shut up, Ricky.
Brett, what?
Because I know what you're going to say. Something crazy.
You must ain't seen Brad pictures she put out. How many years ago was that special case?
It was 3 years ago. I still got him in my phone.
Yes, sir.
Really,
yes,
Jay?
sir.
Really?
Well, that Brad was that a lookalike. I don't think Brad looked that good, but who was that?
Out of respect.
Well, you never have and never could.
I'm sorry.
Brad, imagine Gary in some boxer shorts.
Oh, my God. I'm throwing up already.
Well, Brad, as the song say, honey, I'm going to leave the door open. Okay.
Please close it. Please close it.
I bet. Eva be coming through too. You know, you don't go to Eva Instagram.
Eva could wear a heel now. She probably
hey, look, when you go to Eva Instagram, you have to move forward. That's your sister. That's your sister. That's your sister.
Okay.
Don't look.
Yeah, well, honey,
I love Mike.
Well, Eva don't look as good as Chloe Bailey, baby. Everybody talking about Chloe Bailey.
You tried it, Gary. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Today.
That was Chloe Bailey.
She's she's on Grownish, honey, and baby, she's looking amazing. She's having to do a Chloe and Haley, and baby, this girl is looking amazing. They're saying, honey, they started to say she's becoming a thought, and I'm like, they can't be saying that's Beyonce's proteges and what have you and stuff, but she's looking really good, honey. She's wearing this beautiful bikini, and I mean, she have legs like Eva had, but she looks good though.
You know what?
You tried it. Check out my new television show because the legs are still there, sweetheart. Don't do that.
Ooh.
Don't come for me, Gary.
Oh, come on now. She got them legs to walk right up out your life. That's
Say what, Brett?
She got them legs to walk on up out your life. Okay.
Yes. But she did a real sexy walk, honey. Miss Chloe did a real sexy walk to Santana's song "Walk." So I mean, and Eva did a good song, a walk too, though. But anyway, honey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is shimmery pop. On the high end, you say shimmery pop, and on the low end, you say beautiful raspberry. That's your color for today. Walk.
Shimmery pop. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Here we go. 866-9-RICKY. Come on.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause we woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so we be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning, my name is Kimberly, and I want to wake up America. Good morning, I love y'all, and I'm calling from Indianapolis. Wake up.
Hey, my name is Quintarius Steele, and I'm calling from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Wake up, and eat that doggone banana.
Good morning, this is Tanya calling from Baltimore by way of Connecticut. Wake up.
Good morning. I'm calling from Mississippi. I want to wake up all the teachers. We're at the end, y'all. Wake up.
Yes, this is Easy from H-Town. Rickey Smiley, what's wrong with you? Don't do drugs.
Come on.
City, wake up. In Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up.
Hey, man, I appreciate those. Those are the best wake-up calls we have ever had. Thank everybody for calling us, man. Listen, that was crazy, man. Wake-up call is being brought to you by America's Best. Good morning, Janie.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning. Just another day that the Lord has made.
Yeah.
Janie, we have a special guest this morning.
Oh, no.
Will not be doing the church announcement. The pastor had a few himself. And I want everybody on the show to please give a big round of applause and welcome the one and only, the Reverend Richard Agnard.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Take your time.
Miss
Take your
Janie.
time.
How you doing? Reverend Richard Agnard with the church announcements. Now, Miss Janie, welcome. The annual, we just want to let you know that the annual Easter egg hunt will start immediately following 10:45 service.
Say what now? What time?
The Easter egg hunt will start immediately following 10:45 service. All children ages 3 to 12 are allowed to hunt. We need our parents to know the eggs that's being hid is the same eggs from last year. We didn't get to use them because of the quarantine. So we ain't liable if your children eat one and get bubble guts. So please. Miss Janie want to let you know that the Easter church hat contest. The church hat contest will resume this Sunday at 4 p.m. The winner will get a used 19-inch TV, a $15 gift card from Captain D's.
A $15.
Excuse me, say what?
And a $15 gift card from Captain D's.
Captain D's, that's right, Captain D's.
And if your hat featured as the profile picture for the rest of the month on the church Facebook page, because last year's champion was Mother Bernetta Parks. You know her, Janie?
Yeah.
Her hat featured a life-size wax figure of baby Jesus and a working satellite dish and a 14-inch screen showing the color purple and 2 live rabbits.
Praise God. Praise God.
Now, Reverend Agnard.
Yes, Ricky.
The homegoing service for Deacon Marvin Burwell is on Saturday. You know him, Janie?
Yeah.
Oh, This is so sad. So sad. So sad. So sad. So tragic. Tragedy.
Gone too soon. Gone too soon at 101. He was 101 years old and he had been battling chronic asthma, sickle cell, rubella, dust mites, dry mouth, hernias, liver spots, gas, itchy skin, dry skin. But that ain't what killed him. He was visiting his grandson over in the projects on Martin Luther King Boulevard, walking across the parking lot, and somebody had left a red-nosed pit bull inside of a box Chevy with the car window about halfway down. And they say that the pit bull squirrels out and ran at him, and he fell out dead with a heart attack right there on the spot. That's what killed him. Rock T, have you ever seen a pit bull squeeze through a car window? Hey, John.
Yeah, American.
Hey, man, tell everybody in Columbus, Mississippi, Charleston, South Carolina, Pensacola, Florida, Savannah, Georgia, Tallahassee, Florida, that you got Black Tony a job, and the brother called in sick every damn day.
Man, I vouch for the dude, got him a job, and he just be making me look bad every single day. Always a no excuse. I don't understand.
And he on the phone right now. Black Tony, what's wrong?
What's up, cuz? What's up?
Are you coming to work today? So we just went on the radio in Columbus, Charleston, Pensacola, Savannah, Tallahassee, man. We got new affiliates. You know what I'm saying? We trying to entertain.
You said Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, Savannah, Pensacola, Charleston, and Columbus, Mississippi.
I know somebody in Tallahassee. His name Mike. He owe me $40. He need to holler at me. Hey, look, son.
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna make it today. Shawty, just letting you know right now, I'm probably not gonna make it because I gotta go back to the dentist's office.
And you know you don't have no sick days left.
Shawty, I got sick days now because it's an emergency situation. I gotta go back to the dentist's office because I went yesterday. After I got off work yesterday, I went yesterday and they had pulled my teeth. He pulled two of them teeth. But he pulled the wrong one by mistake, and they called me and said, I got to come back this morning because they're going to put them back in and pull the right one. So I got to come back.
What?
I got to go back. Yeah, they pulled the wrong teeth.
They pulled two of your... Hold on, Black Tony. They pulled two of your teeth yesterday, and they was the wrong one.
Yeah, he talking about he was looking at the X-ray backwards, and he made a mistake and pulled the wrong teeth. So he going to put them back in.
So are these molars? Which teeth was which two? 30?
They the ones in the back. So I can't come to work today because I got to go back and get that done.
Wait a minute, somebody talking in the background. Wait a minute, you got to go what?
So I got to go back because they pulled the wrong teeth out, and then I got to go back today and get the right one put back in. So you got to give me an excuse.
Wait a minute, Black Tony.
I need an excuse. Yeah. I can't do it today. So what?
So they're gonna put the teeth back in.
Yeah, cause he pulled the wrong ones out. So he said.
Well, what are the teeth? Do he have the teeth?
Yeah, they still on. He said they still on the chair. They still on a little table next to the chair.
So the one that he didn't pull, they hurting. They still hurting.
Yeah, they right. Because I used to drink a lot of strawberry drink when I was a little baby, and I had them silver caps in my mouth.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 7 minutes after the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, everybody loved the song "We Fall Down, But We Get Up," y'all. But it's a very, very sad time, y'all, right now for Donnie McClurkin, y'all. Now, Donnie McClurkin is speaking out. He's going to be on TV One's Uncensored, which I watch every Sunday, and I love his new episodes. And Teddy Riley was on Sunday. But Donnie said, y'all, that he's going to probably be alone, y'all, for the rest of his life. Now, it's been reported, y'all, that gospel singer Donnie McClurkin, who, you know, he has struggled with his sexuality publicly in the past, has revealed, y'all, on an upcoming episode of TV One's Uncensored that he doesn't know how to be with a woman, despite being in a relationship with a singer back in 2016. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Donnie said, I didn't know how to have the relationship. I didn't know, really, what a woman wanted. My past relationships are a sprinkling of everything, men and women. He said, and I didn't know, and I don't know how to do this. And because of that, when things get rough, he said, I go back to my safe place, my music and my ministry. He said, I just want to lay down next to somebody that's going to be with me for the rest of my life. He said, I really, really do. He said he missed the fact that he did not have the family unit that he could lay next to, like a spouse and a baby on his chest, and be the quintessential dad that raises up a family that he saw in his dreams and wanted in his heart. He says, so never having a long-term relationship has never being married. He said, I chalked that up. He said, I'll probably be alone for the rest of my life as far as a mate is concerned. Isn't that touching? I mean, a great gospel singer like Donnie McClurkin, and I mean, the song "We Fall Down and We Get Up," and you know, because people are saying, well, if you fell down and you could get up and stuff, look like your life could be great, but I guess that's just not all what it, chalks up to be.
Yeah, I mean, people have their personal struggles or whatever. Just because you act, sing, dance, comedy or whatever, people go through stuff or whatever, and it don't matter because I don't place judgment on anyone. Mm-hmm. All I know is he is a very, very nice man, and a good friend of the show, and I absolutely love him. He has a good spirit. He check up on people, and he make great music, and his songs have gotten us through a lot of hard times, all of us. So, for me personally, that's all that matters. I just absolutely love him, and I hope whatever he decides to do and whoever he decides to be with, that he find love and happiness.
Yeah, and he did say this. He said happiness is based on what happens. He said, but joy is a constant type of assurance that everything is going to be okay. So there you have that. You
got to have joy.
Yes.
Okay.
You got to have joy. If you don't have joy, Palmolive will work.
Oh, Jesus. Moving on, y'all. Speaking of joy, y'all, Halle Berry, honey, she's experiencing joy. She won a major victory, y'all, in her child support court. Her monthly child support, y'all, payments, which to her ex-husband, Gabrielle Aubrey, has been slashed in half. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the Oscar winner, she was ordered to pay this guy, honey, Gabrielle. She only was paying him $16,000 a month, y'all, following their split. Well, now she went to court, honey, and she told the judge she just got to have help, honey. They're going through COVID right now, and, a lot of actors and actresses just weren't working or whatever, so the judge agreed with her. So now all she's paying him is $8,000 a month for their beautiful daughter, Miss Nala. So congratulations, honey, because from 16, I ain't never heard a woman pay no man no $16,000 a month for child support.
But she have custody of the kid, right?
Well, no, he had it. So more so it was joint custody, but more so he had the child for the most part.
Okay, look, if there's joint custody and the baby is with him half the time and with her half the time, then why is she having to pay a grown-ass man that can work child support?
Well, and then with her being
I just don't agree with that.
Because he's a European descent.
He wasn't working.
Well, he was a model. He was
apparently he wasn't working.
Yeah, but he was a model.
Listen, go get a job. You're a man. Go get a job. He's not in a wheelchair, or disabled or anything like that. Go get a job. You're a man. You shouldn't be. If that baby is what you have the time and you're a man, you know what I'm saying? Take care, handle your business, man. If anything like, hey, Holly, whatever you need from me, woody woo, bring the baby, drop the baby off. I'm here to support you, because that's when you get into real co-parenting or whatever. Everything get technical. You sit up there and you just get money from somebody and the baby with her half the time. You shouldn't ask her for anything. I don't care if she make $1 billion a year. Right. And you make $60,000, man, you shouldn't ask her for anything. You know what I'm saying? If she want to throw you something just where y'all can have a good time when y'all together, then fine. It's just not cool, man. Be a man.
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
This the new men, honey. You know, the new men don't think that way. So, there.
No, that goes into the thing of entitlement. Just because you know, she the one took all those acting classes and got to be on the set all day and working hard and doing TV shows and movies and everything. So why do he feel entitled to have her money?
Okay.
Well, he getting it, honey. All right, the color today, y'all, is shimmery pop. On the high end, you say shimmery pop, and on the low, you say beautiful raspberry. That's your color for that. You know, it's a difference too, Rick. He was of European descent. If he would have been black, they'd have gave him $2,000 a month. So, you know, that makes
it. Would have been black, probably wouldn't have gave him anything. I don't know. I just don't think that's fair, because I am pro father, and if the father have full custody of the kids and the mother working, then yeah, he should get something. But if he was with her half the time, how does that work? What laws on the book that said it's okay just because she's rich and well off that he should get something? In
California?
That's crazy.
That's the way it works in California. It's a 50-50 state, and whoever makes the majority of the money for the majority of the time you guys are together is the one that pays the child support.
Man, even if there was a law, as a man, I wouldn't want it. Like, no, I'm good. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If I had to go over here and work at rallies, or whatever, which I used to, by the way, if I have to go over here and work a little extra job while the baby with her, put some more money in my pocket, it's just about being a man. Don't accept nothing from her. Don't take her money. That's just me. All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Hey, what up? Good morning. I was reading some of y'all comments on the little story I did about the my little incident with the homeless dude, cause I threw the Whopper away, and y'all mad. Y'all got mad to say I ain't going to heaven. What would Jesus do? First of all, I'm not Jesus. I ain't half as good as him. I'm just garbage. And y'all mad because and judging me because I threw the Whopper away because somebody decided to be disrespectful and ungrateful. I sure did. I stand by that. I make no apologies. You know, we work really hard. We do stuff for homeless people all the time. That's part of what I do. So all the comments coming in. Then one lady said, "Are you okay? You going through all these emotions?" That was just a story of something that happened a long time ago that I decided to share while filming, because I think the funny part for me. Hold on.
722 indeed, ready?
All right. One of the things was I just threw it away. Period. Threw it away. I don't care. It is what it is. I did what I did. I don't make no apologies for that at all. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm going through grief like everybody else. I'm doing my radio show. I'm having a great ass time. And it is what it is. Who are you to judge? You ain't got a heaven or hell to put nobody in. I don't think I'm going to hell because I threw away a Whopper for somebody who was ungrateful. You heard me? So, it is. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all. Listen, man, this statement is being brought to you by Indeed. When you're hiring, listen, there's no luxury of time. So instead of waiting for people to see your sponsored post, invite them to apply. More at Indeed.com.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Given the coverage of the George Floyd murder trial, the countless killings of black people at the hands of police, the recent rise and the recent rise in Asian hate, many of us are having tough conversations about race with our family, friends, and coworkers. And sometimes, it can feel like we are making progress in the fight against racism, and then something happens that reminds us that we're black. And there are a lot of racist people in America. Now, yesterday, Sunny Hostin was on the show, and she shared the moment that she knew that she was black. A white guy had asked her to the junior prom and then uninvited her after his mother said something like, black cats don't screw birds. So what about you? What was the moment that you knew that you was black? Hit us up, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Brat, what was the first moment you knew you was black?
Man, listen, I think we've been so numb to it growing up. I didn't really realize it until I got that 10-year sentence by that white judge.
Oh, wow. Wow. Eva, what about you?
Well, I grew up in a very pro-black family, very militant. So I knew I was black since I was born. But when I knew that racism existed and the difference of it was when I was about 6 or 7, I remember being at the grocery store and a white lady told me, "You are so beautiful for a black person." And I did not understand what that meant. So I asked my mom, what does it mean to be beautiful for a black person? He said it means to be ignorant for a white person. So I understood then that racism existed and that we were held to a different standard.
Gary.
Yeah, I'm like the rest of them. I mean, growing up, I didn't realize, I didn't really see racism that much growing up. But when I became an adult, I started seeing it. And it was not too long. I got my news just recently when I went to one of these good department stores. And I walked in, honey, and these girls didn't even wait on me. They didn't even ask, could they help me? I'm like, well, girl, they don't see me in here? And I'm like, okay, I reminded that I was black. But I never really started because we had a mixed neighborhood. So growing up, so I didn't really get the N-words or anything like that coming up as a child, but as an adult, it was definitely different.
Special K, right? Have any of those moments?
I got one. Growing up, well, when I was a little kid, my first best friends were white because we was in mixed areas. But then when I got to high school, 9th grade, I went to 1 year I went to all white, mostly white school, and that's when I discovered I was real black. That's when I heard the N-word every single day, and it was torturous. And I only stayed there for 1 year because I got in so many fights.
Right. Somebody's phone vibrating on the counter.
It really is.
And it's so annoying. Please.
Check your phones,
what about you, Rock T?
Yeah, well, I found out I was black when I was at a store and I was about to get ready to purchase an expensive item. And the lady behind the counter said, "We don't have a layaway plan or a payment plan." I'm like, I didn't ask for no layaway plan or payment plan. I just want to buy the item. I'm like, that was when I realized, I said, you know what? And I wasn't even, I was like, kind of.
She just assumed that she just wanted to put your stuff on layaway.
She assumed because obviously maybe some other African American people has asked if they had a payment plan or a layaway plan. I'm like, I'm just trying to purchase the item. I didn't even ask for it.
All right, I want to know what you think. Get on us, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
I knew I was black when my white godmother got pulled over by the police, and the police thought that we was kidnapped.
I look as white as Bill O'Reilly. My boss took me to lunch one day, asked me what my nationality was, and then I was fired.
When my grandmother used to say, "Go sit your black ass down," and all my sisters are lighter than.
It was about 7th or 8th grade. I had a friend. I used to braid hair, so I did her hair. And we went to her house, and when her mother saw her hair, she grabbed her by her hair, and she started cutting the braids out. And I was just like, wow.
I was watching Roots as a little boy. My grandma bought me the tape. And I knew then that I was going to be different.
So it was back in the 90s, not to age myself, but I was younger with my mom and my grandma from South Florida. So we were in Aventura Mall in a department store, and we were being followed by 2 of the sales reps in there. No one else that I can see was being followed.
Girl Scout camp was 9 years old. The girl had been picking at me all summer, came to a head. They had circled around us, and she was like, "You black stallion." And before she got that stallion out her mouth, I had hit her with that 2-piece of the biscuit.
Wow. Yeah, I had 2 white dudes call me the N-word. I was in the 3rd grade at North Roebuck Elementary in Miss Flood class, and they called me the N-word after school, and I fought all 3 of them, and we was thumping. And I thumped their ass. Shout out to Buck. There's a guy named Tommy Felton that lived in the project with us. We call him Buck. Shout out to Tommy Felton because you had to fight him every day. That was the Debo of our neighborhood. He used to kick all our ass, but guess what? Taught us how to fight. So when them white dudes called me the N-word, I'm talking about I thumped their ass. All three of them, one by one, took them to school. Old school, I balled my fists up, and they was my side, but you know, Buck like 3 years older than us, so Buck just slapped their head. Hey, Rock,
Yeah.
Buck used to throw the football so hard, if you didn't catch it, or whatever, you come back to the huddle, he'll probably slap the hell out of you. That's how tough we was. Y'all don't blow his phone up because he's still crazy. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
So y'all get on us 866-9 Rickey 866-9 and then we got Eva's Corner coming up. What you gonna be talking about up next, Eva? Oh wow! All that up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What's up?
Get out of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey Roy, you know Buck. Man, Buck. Man, we in the backyard, man. Listen. You don't want to. Somebody said I spent the night at a white friend's house and some earrings turned up missing. The mom called my mom and my mom called my mom. And my mom was pissed. My friend told me that the maid knocked them behind the dresser while cleaning up, but never called to apologize. Wow. What up, Phil? Hey, what up, Roy?
It's good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you also.
That's crazy. Hey, man, I hope y'all having a blessed morning. I hope y'all listening to the show. We are definitely crazy as usual. So we're doing Eva's Corner up next. And then songs that will stay in your head all day. I think we're doing Lauryn Hill this week. I'm just going to be around friends and family that I love. Well, yeah. Cheer me up and get around my friends or whatever. I'm going to throw something. Play some cards, play some music, and talk trash. So that's what we're going to do this weekend. Hey, man, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And thank y'all for listening to the show, too. Shout out to all the Qs. Rue. What you say, Belinda? My granddaughter has my eyes. Shoot, she look like her dad. But her dad looked like his dad. So, there you go. That explains it. Yeah, man, I've been making funeral arrangements and stuff. I had to go down to the funeral home today and complete everything for my uncle. Go check on my aunt Brenda. I just feel so terrible for her. Yesterday was a real tough day for me. Sitting there going through all of those pictures and trying to put this video together for my uncle. It's just it's tough. It's tough. It's a tough time right now for our family. Crazy thing about it, my nephew that died, I sent him to take some seafood over to my uncle, and now both of them passed away, and funeral is at the same time on Friday. It's just crazy. So yeah, man, one day at a time. I appreciate all the prayers and thoughts. I'm good. You know, shit, you just gonna cry. You know, you're sitting there trying to decide on the music to go with the video and the pictures. You just get caught up in the emotions and stuff, man. Just wasn't. I just wasn't ready. I'm praying for your good friend lost his grandson to gun violence on St. Patrick's Day. He was 22 years old. I'm still torn about my knee. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. praying for your family as well. Not just us, man. Anybody that's grief-stricken and going through it, man, we praying for everybody this morning. Yeah, dog, got to see it through. I'm gonna read that today. That's what those poems are for. So I got stuff that I'll do, and I'll see it all the way through, and make sure that that my family is straight and have what they need. So I really appreciate y'all being so positive and awesome. Thank y'all for for everything. I really appreciate you. Hey, but you still got to get up and go to work every day. You got a job to do. They uncle died too. They daddy died. They grandmama died. They kids died. They dying. So, you got to stay on the grind and keep doing the job. Cry in between the jokes. Tell the joke, go to commercial, cry, microphone come back on, boom, jump back on it. People are dependent on us to get their day going, to make their day brighter. So, I had my uncle my whole life. I don't have, God don't owe me anything. I don't have nothing else. I don't question God. I don't have nothing else to ask God for. God has been awesome to my life. He's been a father for me when I was fatherless. He's been a mother when my mother was going through everything she was going through when I was motherless. He's been a brother. I haven't had one. He's been everything that I needed. Everything that I ever needed in my life.
We're teasing her the second song.
Okay, cool.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 20 before the top of the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got Eva's Corner coming up next. You don't want to miss it, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's a Queen's thing, man.
But the thing about it is, man, listen. God don't do nothing else for me in my life. He's done enough, to allow me to not have a father and be fathered by 4 or 5 men, from my granddaddy, my Uncle Bruce, my Uncle Herbert, and my Uncle Thomas in Cleveland, other men that was really, really close to me and positive in my life. He provided. You know what I'm saying? You might not have your own dad, but here's 4 men that would be a father figure to you. And never missed a beat. My mom went through whatever she went through my high school years, but at least she had sense enough to drop us off at my grandparents' house, so I got good grandparenting. Everything I ever needed, man, God has always provided, and I thank him. And if he do it for me, he'll do the same thing for you. Sometimes we got to not look at what we don't have and look at what we actually have. We thank God for his grace and his mercy. He is awesome. And how the hell did we get as far as we got? Here we are. So we're not complaining about anything. It's sad because you miss them. I'm sad because I don't like to see my aunt cry. And I'm sad because I hate how my cousins feeling because they lost their mom 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. And now they're burying their dad. And these are cousins that I grew up with. And I grew up in the house with them. So I feel bad for them. Even when my grandfather died, I felt bad for my other cousins that just really don't understand death. I cry, but I understand because it's the perspective that I put death in. I look at things like, hey, thank you, God. Thank you for his life. Thank you for what you have given us with him. I'm going to miss him, but you love him best. And, and I just don't question that. But for some people, they don't have that perspective and they don't understand. So they look at it as there's my loved one laying in the casket, and they closing the casket and they feel hurt and despair. And they just don't have a clear understanding. But I just thank God for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So, you just have to kind of go along, and try to help the ones that's weak. And they don't and don't have a clear understanding. So it's what you got to do. So we just thank God, man. And so just remember, man, when you're thinking about stuff like that, just just you got two windows that you look out of that have two different perspectives, and you deal better with death when you look at things in a certain perspective. See, you know what I say when I walk up to the casket? Hold on. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is 15 before the top of the hour. Eva, what you got coming up next?
Well, I want to know, what do you do when your spouse changes and is no longer the person they were when you married them? We're going to talk about all that and more coming up next in Eva's Corner. Keep it locked right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning.
You better do some radio this morning. Did you say Dracula with that laugh?
With that laugh.
My voice is deeper than...
Wait, how did she laugh, Roxy? How did she laugh, Roxy?
To be my deep voice, leave me alone.
Hey, do the last break when she said Rickey Smiley Morning. How did she did the last break when she closed? How she closed Rock? What she say, Rock?
Coming up in Eva's Corner, we're going to be talking about when your mate changes and you don't know what to do. Right up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Stop it.
Nigga, I'm crying. Oh my God, I'm crying. Oh man. Boy, that's all we do is roast each other. Yeah, we be tripping. What I was about to say. Yeah, just remember that, man. Just remember that perspective. When you walk up to that casket and it's your loved one, you just got to remember, they're not there. They're with God in heaven. It's nothing there. That's my thing. You go up there, okay, that's a shell. It's nothing there. Man, that'll snap you out of it so quick. You sad, you grieving, but it's nothing there. It's an empty shell. That right there helped me out a lot, cause man, you'll have a fit, because it's something in the back of your mind thinking that, that is your loved one, but that's just a shell they use, but they spirit and it's just not there. So that kind of helped you deal with it a little bit better. You know what I mean? So, all right, man. Thank y'all. Yeah, it is a win if God allows you to stay here and serve a little longer, or if he calls you home to be with him. So it is a win-win. We thank God for his grace and his mercy. We thank him for everything. We're not complaining about nothing. You understand? Everything we went through, man, he still made sure we had everything we needed. Might not be where we want to be, but man, we have seen rougher days. All right, man, y'all have a blessed morning. Peace.
Hey, we got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier on with us this morning. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. In this time for our coronavirus update, we got some good news and we got some bad news. So let's talk about it. The number of cases is rising again, following a steep decline and then plateauing for several weeks. An average increase of 10% from the previous week has been noted. People under 60 are accounting for the majority of the new COVID cases across the country, Ricky. This is likely a testament to the success of the vaccines that have been administered to older individuals and more vulnerable Americans. So the people that have been vaccinated are not getting sick. It's just the people that are under 50. So doctors say that patients seeking care this time are younger and notably not as sick, so they're having milder cases. In New York, where cases are rising, some COVID-19 patients still require hospitalizations, but the numbers of such patients are nowhere near the astronomical levels from a year ago. Now most of the cases are mild. The cases are being seen as the younger groups that probably aren't eligible for vaccines yet. In Michigan, the number of cases has more than doubled in the past 2 weeks, where doctors are seeing increases in patients between the ages of 10 and 60, with hospitalizations among people in their 50s rising at the fastest rate. So even if you may be at low risk for getting the virus, you can still get the virus. People simply cannot let their guard down. Nobody's living in the bubble like the NBA did. We're seeing a fair share of people who require hospitalizations and ICU admissions in their 40s now. So that demographic is being basically targeted by the virus. So they've been traveling, they've been going to gatherings outside the state, and you'll see families that are coming in, say like from a wedding, and multiple family members have gotten the virus from a similar event. Spring break is probably also partially to blame for the recent rise in cases because people came from various states who rolled back their restrictions and mask mandates, then returned home, and then they're passing the virus around. So a lot of places opened up, and we saw more travel for spring break, and we certainly expected a bump in cases. But when these people go back home to their workplaces, their loved ones, their family members, more of the high-risk people are going to have to be vaccinated. So that's where we are with that, Ricky. Let's go to the calls.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Okay, yes, good morning. I just wanted to know if you have food allergies like egg, fish, and I have a couple more. But I want to know, is the vaccine safe to take with those allergies?
Should be safe with those allergies. There's no food components in there. You know, with the old flu virus, if you had egg allergies, etc., that's no longer the case because it doesn't. It's made synthetically. So with the coronavirus vaccines, you should have no problems. But again, check with your personal physician. There are blood allergy tests now that you can get without getting scratched that are very highly sensitive, and they'll make you aware of some foods and some environmental allergens that you probably aren't aware of. I had a black man last week that was allergic to shrimp and chicken. He like to lost his mind.
Wow. All right, you're on with Dr. MJ Collier. Good morning.
Hi, my name is Val. Just a question about the shot. Basically, how long do you have before you take your first shot to take your second shot? And also, I was concerned about the pill that you mentioned. Is it going to be very expensive, or is it going to be similar to the pill that we take when we take the flu shot?
I'm sure that the oral medications, there's one pending from Merck and another one now from Pfizer, and those both oral treatments will probably not be cheap. Let's place it that way. But insurance companies will probably cover a lot of it or most of it. But if you get it and you take that medication, it's probably going to save you money in the long run from hospitalization, time off work, etc. Now, the flu vaccines, one takes 3 weeks. You take one and you take the second dose 21 days later. The other two, you take the second dose 4 weeks later. And then you have the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, which is one shot, one time. So the objective is to get whichever vaccine is available for you and just make sure you keep your follow-up appointment to get your second shot because that will optimize your immunity.
All right, real quick. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I appreciate it. It's a two-part question. One, I got like an autoimmune disease, and it caused me to lose a lot of my sight with something called uveitis. Now, I want to know, is that ideal for me to get the vaccine? And part two is, with this uveitis and me actually dealing with it now, I'm only 25. Now, is there something I could do other than the medicines they give me, like naturally, to help with treating the inflammation on my eyes?
Well, definitely. Uveitis and other eye diseases of the retina have been shown to be very responsive to vitamin therapy and supplement therapy. So I definitely will make sure that you're taking your vitamin D and your omega-3 fish oil. There are a couple of vitamins that are very specific for the eyes. You can do a little Google research on, but I highly recommend that you take those in addition to the medications that they're giving you. Uveitis means inflammation of the inside of the eye. So you need to make sure that you take care of that because you're young and you're going to have to be dealing with this probably for your lifetime. This is not curable, but it is controllable and treatable. But you have to stay on top of your regimen so that you don't lose your vision.
All right, Dr. Collier, give us the disclaimer.
Okay, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Mr. Rickey Smiley. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show crew, all of the morning show, or its radio affiliates around the country.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up, Eva?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Eva's Corner, where we talk about all things womanhood, motherhood, and the juiciness in between. And today we are talking about relationships. I got a message from a young lady, and Ricky, I must say, when I read this message, my heart jolted because women, what do you want? I mean, what really do you want? You ask for one thing and you want something else. I will explain. So I got a message from a woman who asked me, how do you deal with the fact that your husband is no longer the man that they used to be? They dated in college, and he's always been a very outgoing guy. He was a life of the party. He pledged. He was just a fun guy. You knew when he was in the room. But now they have been married for 10 years. They have 2 beautiful children. And she says that she loves her husband and is longing for the old him back. He's no longer the life of the party, but a lot more introspective. He's a lot more observant. And she misses the old days and wonder, will she ever get her husband back? So when I saw the message, I kind of paused for a second because I was wondering, what does she want from him? I wondered what she expected from him. Did she really expect that 15 years later, this man would be the same man he was before he became a father, before he had a mortgage, before he had a wife, before he had these responsibilities? And so a lot of us are looking around for men to man up, as we say. But then when you have a man that does man up, you mad that he's not a boy. So I'm very, very confused at what this young lady is asking. But more so, I want to implore you, the listeners in relationships, to not only encourage, but support the growth of your spouse and the growth of yourself. And if you see you guys are far away, you need to figure that out. Are they growing and you're not? Are you not growing with them? What's going on? And, you know, I think it is high time for us to appreciate evolution, appreciate maturity. And, you know, shout out to the brothers out there that don't get enough representation, that don't get enough honor when they are doing the right things. You hear the bad stuff, but you don't hear the good stuff. So, sis, I don't know about you, but I would like my man to grow and evolve every single day, especially in our marriage. Ricky, what would you tell this lady?
Some people are growing physically and not mentally.
Message.
Yeah.
What, they getting fat?
Yeah, pretty much. He's sitting up there, he laying in the bed and can't move, talking about, I'm growing as a person. You sure are. You sure are. And now you can't. Now we got to get Golden Corral to go because your ass can't get up because you keep snacking. And even
this not is the kind of growth I'm talking about.
Well, that's the first thing came to my mind because that's the problem.
He's preaching.
If you watch my 600-pound life, or go to Justin Whitehead's page, he will tell you this. So make sure that you're growing mentally more than you're growing physically, because there's a lot of So I just had to hit on because that could be the problem, Eva. But that
could be the problem. But something tells me that's not exactly what she meant when she said life of the party.
Yeah, he trying to get up and go somewhere. He trying to get up and he rocking and then rocked himself to sleep. And now the club is closed. Yeah, he done rocked himself to sleep trying to get up. See, this got to stop.
It got to stop. But I'm saying, Rock T, you've been married for quite some time. Do you feel like you're the same man you were when you first married your wife?
Listen, man, I'm the same man in some areas. Maturity is always good, and you're going to continue to grow. And there's going to be things that you do as you get older and you get mature. But I do believe that you have to continue doing some of the same things that actually attracted you to your mate. Now, whatever those things are, that's when you got to sit down and communicate. So that's probably what she's meaning. Like, listen, my husband used to be the life of the party, so maybe he's not as motivated or as excited about life like he used to be. So you got to just sit down and talk about it. Say, she sounds like she's getting bored.
Yeah, get motivated and find some fun events. But now let me tell you something. Yes. When I'm in a relationship, when you find the events, and hey, babe, we're going. I got a massage set up for us, and we going. That's so cool. You be so excited. You don't want to go, but you be like, man, thank you for doing that. I'm gonna get on up and go. And then when you go do it or whatever, she go up there to the counter and take care of everything, and y'all get a good massage or whatever. It just make it a great. So, all right, babe, we're gonna go over here. We're going to go over here to JJ's Fish and get us some hot fish, because I love JJ's Fish because it's always in the hood.
Me too.
Brat, do not talk to me the best about
They from
JJ's.
Chicago.
Are you serious?
They originated in Chicago. They have the best lemon pepper dust ever. And they put it on the okra too. Ooh.
But they'll give damn American Deli a run for their damn money on that. Boy, don't get me started on that. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Oh, man, Brat, that's your song.
Oh, Lord have mercy. What do she got to do, to gain some reciprocity Okay? Now, every time I listen to Lauryn here, I learn me a new word. I learned about defecating, and now I'm learning about reciprocity. Reciprocity means the practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit. Not just for yourself. It's together. It's 1 and 1 equals 1. It ain't 1 and 1 make 2, because you're one union when you're together. Now, she done tried to leave you, and then you want to go hurt yourself to try to make her feel bad so she can stay and take care of your stinking. No, we not gonna do that today, okay? And ain't nobody hurt her more than you have. So what you expect her to do? She can't leave you because every time she try, you do something stupid. You want her to stay, but she want to leave, and you keep making her miserable. Don't do this to our women out here, okay? You appreciate our women, and you give them that reciprocity before they defecate on your microphone.
Oh, man, Gary.
Oh, Brat just summed it all up,
She
honey.
said that.
She sure did, baby. You know, but believe it or not, I love the lyrics. This is my first time even learning the lyrics to this song.
She can teach you some words now.
Yes, but it's such a beautiful song. And, you know, we were just talking about that with Eva's Corner almost about, you know, how the relationships change and whatever. And what she says here in the song, she said, no matter how I think we grow, you always seem to let me know that it ain't working. It ain't working. She said, when I try to walk away, she said, you just hurt yourself to make me stay. She said, this is crazy. It is so touching. I'm like, that is amazing. That is a beautiful song. Now I got to listen to the song 50 years later because now I know the words.
Did it bring a tear to your eye, Gary?
Yes, it brought a tear to my eye. I mean, just think of it. And then, you know, when Brat said that was her song, that touched me because I had, like I said, I hadn't even listened to the song so intense. And now that I'm looking at the lyrics and stuff, she said, care for me, care for me. I know you care for me. She said, dare for me, said you be there for me. Isn't that is beautiful.
I mean,
Was
you
B.E.
saying all
James-
that, but then you ain't acting right.
Exactly.
Right. So yeah, I never heard the words. Never really paid attention to the words myself. So that's a deep song. Even did that song affect you? How does that song?
Absolutely. I used to sing that song. Now, you know, I can't hold a note in the purse.
Right.
Okay? I can't sing word nothing, but I sing from my heart, not my diaphragm. And baby, I used to sing this song and didn't even know what I was talking about, but I just knew that this was a woman that was fed up, and I knew I did not want to feel that way.
Oh, when a woman's fed up, it ain't nothing you can do about it. When she don't
Talk about it, Rick.
Special K, when she don't want your ass no more, Special K, what's some of the signs when she don't want your ass no more? When she don't want you no more. Some of the things you try to do to get her back, but when the woman's mind is made up, it's made up. It's over. It's a wrap. I don't care how many flowers you buy, candy, not Valentine's candy, but whatever you send to her, how much you beg, please, outside the window when she's fed up, especially if she meets somebody else, it's really a wrap. You ever been through that, Special K?
When she fix food for you, and when she fix food for the kids, and she leave your plate out, but she don't leave it covered. She just leave it sitting on the countertop. It ain't got no paper towel on top of it or nothing. It's just stuff cold, landing on it, flying up. Like she don't even put it in the microwave. She just leave it right there on the counter. She can say she fixed you a plate, but she ain't really, you know.
Right. And what's other things she'll do when she don't want you no more, Special K? Y'all together, y'all in the house.
It's like, you know, she come to bed, you come to bed, she fully dressed. You know what I'm saying? She used to slide in there with her little cute little Forever 21 little nightie on, and now she get into bed. She got on a whole jogging suit. You know what I mean? And it's not even cold.
So she go to sleep in that jogging suit. She got that drawstring tied up real tight.
Yeah, she got her tennis shoes still on and everything. Like, why you got your shoes? She don't want you touching no part of her body. You know what I'm saying?
She got a bonnet on, and she got
a whole skull cap on. She ain't even got a bonnet on. She got
a COVID mask. The kind that the fishermen wear that pull up over your head like a sock. Everything.
Yeah, man. That song speaks to toxic relationships everywhere. That's the toxic anthem.
All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment is being brought to you by Indeed. Life is a marathon, not a sprint, unless you're hiring. Fortunately, Indeed has great tools that help speed up the hiring process. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. So during the second day of the Derek Chauvin trial, 6 people who were at the scene of George Floyd's murder last year testified. The teenager who recorded the well-known video of Floyd's death said that sometimes she lies awake at night apologizing to George Floyd for not doing more. Meanwhile, now that the Biden administration has tackled this pandemic, the president has announced his next round of legislation improving infrastructure. Biden is also not wasting any time in appointing judges. He announced the nomination of 11 new people to serve as federal judges. And 2 Capitol Police officers are suing Donald Trump, claiming that he is responsible for physical and emotional injuries that they suffered during the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Meanwhile, a close ally of Trump, a Republican representative named Matt Gaetz in Florida, is being investigated over an alleged sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl. And last but not least, this story excites me. Dozens of black business leaders have come together, including the CEO of Merrick and the former head of American Express, Rickey, to urge corporations to fight the wave of Republican-backed bills that would limit voting access. Shout out to those black business leaders.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, sir. That's what's going on in news. For more, log on to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Already, Eva for Sheba. Well, we got the March Madness going on right about now. The Final Four is set in the men's and women's NCAAs. UCLA pulls off an upset over Michigan last night. So they punched their ticket to the Final Four. In that game, a referee actually collapsed during the game, man. Fell lightly. He felt lightheaded or whatever, kind of passed out, hit his head on the floor. Everything is okay now. He came to. They wheeled him off on the stretcher. But obviously, he's doing much better right now.
He didn't come back?
Final Four. Yeah. Did he what?
He was done for the night. He didn't come back.
No, they brought the sub referee. There was an extra sub referee they brought into the game to finish off the game right there. So it's all to the good. But the men's Final Four: Gonzaga, UCLA, Baylor, and Houston. Women's Final Four: South Carolina, UConn, and Arizona. Here's what's special about the women's Final Four. It will feature 2 beautiful black women coaches for the first time. South Carolina's Dawn Staley and Adia Barnes from Arizona, man. This is Arizona's first trip to the Final Four. Let's go get it. It's going down, man. It's going to be, Stanford's looking really good, man. Stanford is looking really good over there with the women's right there, man. So we're going to see what happens. That's what I got right now for sports. The Brat got the hot spot, right? The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and it's hot spot.
Catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, it's the bottom of the hour, y'all. Listen, the segment is being brought to you by My Computer Career family. If you don't absolutely love what you do, make sure you go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today and become an information technology professional in as little as 4 months. That's mycomputercareer.edu. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City personalities Jennifer Shah and Stuart Smith have been arrested and charged in a nationwide telemarketing scheme. According to the complaint filed in New York in the district court Tuesday, her and Smith allegedly participated in a scheme that defrauded hundreds of people, many over the age of 50, who were looking for help in running online businesses. Now, as part of the scheme, participants sold victims fake services, including tax preparation and website design, and many of the victims were elderly and did not even own computers. The document says that Shah and Smith received a share of the fraudulent revenue from other participants in the scheme in exchange for providing these leads. Oh, my God. Do you watch Salt Lake City, Gary, the Housewives?
No, I glimpsed at it, but I don't watch it that much. No.
Yeah, I really don't know who that is.
So what is not good?
No.
It might not be good, but
scheming old people to get money. They've been arrested. I don't think that's good.
And the one lady on Salt Lake City, if I'm not mistaken, now she's black, but she married her grandmother's husband. So it's
Wait,
real
what?
interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Oh,
y'all,
he
you
must
can
be
always
rich
count
to
on
do that.
Megan Thee Stallion to use her position in the spotlight for good use. She's teamed up with Fashion Nova and activist May Lee to donate $50,000 to the Atlanta chapter of Asian Americans Advancing Justice. This comes following that horrific hate crime that occurred in Atlanta, in which the shooter was targeting Asian Americans who worked in spas. She said, "I am heartbroken by the loss of 8 individuals taken from their families on March 16th in a senseless, violent attack against Asian Americans. To honor the memory of these victims, Fashion Nova and I have partnered with the journalists to give the $50,000 donation to Advancing Justice ATL, who work tirelessly to protect the civil and human rights of Asian Americans in Georgia and the Southeast." So kudos to you, Meg Thee Stallion. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot shot right there, and we're going to come on back with Chef Kurt Boudreaux with them good old quarantine meals, huh?
No, I'm just laughing at you.
Oh, okay, yeah, you know I'm just trying to have a little fun with it.
Absolutely,
and we got
bro.
the praise mixed down, so we got to give it up to the Lord for sure for waking us up this morning and sliding us in our house shoes. Coming up next, I already told you what's coming up next. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Shut up, Gary.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for quarantine cooking, man, with the one and only man, one of the best Cajun chefs in the United States of America and Antarctica, where he also cooked there as well. Y'all give it up for the one and only Chef Kurt Boudreaux.
Good morning, man. How y'all doing?
Hey, man, what up, Kurt?
What's going on, Rick?
Man, ain't nothing going on but the rent.
I know that's right.
What you cooking for us today, man?
Man, today I have for y'all black and red snapper with heirloom tomatoes over some truffle risotto.
Ooh.
What?
Yes, sir.
Over some truffle what?
Risotto.
Risotto.
What is that, Brat?
That's pasta.
Okay.
And truffle is
like
the
rice,
old,
right?
Ooh, come on now.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, look. First, I'll start off with some store-bought risotto with some truffles. I bought together 3 cups of water to a boil. Added the risotto cooked on a medium heat, stirring occasionally. Uncovered for about 15 minutes. And 3 minutes before the risotto is done, I sear off my tomatoes, add some butter, blacken the fish with some seasoning, Boudreaux's blackened season, of course. And then I turn over the fish. Then I zest with some lemon, squeeze some lemon juice, and threw a little bit of some parsley in there, man. Plated it up. My risotto, the fish, tomatoes on top with just a little parsley garnish. I'm just saying, man. I feel like I did this right, bro.
Hey, yeah. That sounds really good. Hey, Kurt, hook that up. Can you hook that up for us next time, man?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man.
That truffle, ain't that like a special high-grade mushroom sauce or something like that?
Yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
yes.
Yep. High end.
Yes, Lord.
Wow. Hey, Kurt, let everybody know how they can find this video so they can make, because this is really easy to make.
It sounds good,
Yes.
too.
You can find this video, Rickey Smiley Official, RickSmiley.com, and also all my social media at Chef Boudreaux Official.
Kurt, what kind of bread?
What kind of bread?
Are you doing garlic bread, garlic butter bread, or what?
You can do garlic bread, or you can do a roll, whatever, man, whatever's clever, baby.
So go get a Miss Smith. Go get you a pack of Miss Smith.
Yeah. Or like you say, get you some of that light bread.
Some light, nobody eat. That meal is fabulous for some damn light bread. I'll be mad as hell you have some light bread to the side. That's a fabulous meal.
Toast off some baguettes there. We'll toast off some baguettes with some butter.
There it is, y'all. The one and only y'all, Chef Kurt Boudreaux.
Y'all be easy, baby.
What up? This your boy Chef Boudreaux, man. Today I'm gonna be coming at you guys with a truffle risotto with blackened red over some. I got some truffle oil that I'm gonna be putting in there too. This is gonna be my new seasoning coming out, man. This is Boudreaux's blackened seasoning. I'm just waiting for the labels and all the okay to go with that. But this is what we're gonna season it with. And we got some heirloom tomatoes that we're gonna kind of sear off and blister up. So we can actually start by adding this risotto. Think about risotto is you could use stock or water. And so we're gonna bring this to a boil. And then we have to stir. Okay? So we got a lemon for some seasoning. Kind of wake up this fish flavor. And so we're going to start by, we're going to stir this up, man. We're going to stir this and keep it moving at a medium. All uncovered. Matter of fact, we're going to hit it with a little bit of this truffle oil. Truffle oil is expensive. Ooh, boy, it's going to give this some flavor. Like I said, you can use stock broth, whatever kind of stock or broth you like. But you got to constantly stir this and let it go. So we're going to put this on there. Now we got the blackened fish. I don't want to start this too early, but what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and season the fish. Okay? So we're going to blacken this and make it come together, baby. Now this is a red. I actually wanted to do mahi, but I couldn't find it. So you know when you're quarantine cooking, you got to use and utilize what you have. Alright? We're going to flip this over and hit it on the back. This risotto has been on for about 15 minutes. And you want to let this go for about 15 minutes. Look how that look. Not stuck to the bottom. It's all ready to go. Now what we're about to do is get this nice and heated. I'm going to add a little bit of this oil to it. Has a little truffle in it too. I'm going to start by blistering off these tomatoes. Alright. That's the heirloom tomatoes that I got. I'm going to blister these suckers off real good. There's no need for salt because the blackened seasoning has all of that. So what I want to do is blister this off. I'm going to turn it off because ain't nothing better than getting a nice sear from a black skillet stirred risotto. That's how you get it to get soft. Now that's my timer, y'all. We're gonna keep it on low. Now I'm gonna let it steep a little bit. Alright. A little bit more. Now I'm gonna make some room. So this is gonna continue to cook while the fish is searing off. I'm going to add some pieces of butter. Yeah. Turn it up! Crank this sucker up hot. Use this sucker hot. Ha 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 ha. There you go. Yeah, that's gonna lick the stuff. Gonna lick the stuff. Right there. Look at that still, boy. Look at that still on there. Look at that still on there. Won't he do it? Won't he will? So what we're going to do, we're going to put this down like this and let it do its thing. About ready to go. And I got some real little bits and pieces of some truffle in there. Now this you can actually buy at either Whole Foods or Central Market if you live in Texas somewhere. Risotto really don't take that long. You just have to stand over it and watch it and make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to be did. Alright? That's seal right there. Boy, see that seal? Shit. Turn this down a little bit because that kind of fish don't take that long. And then you take a little zest. Don't worry, this lemon has been washed and dried. And a little bit more of this butter. Now this is to your liking. Maybe next week I hit my vegans up or something, you know? Squeeze that lemon. Got to squeeze that lemon in there. A little bit of the sauce left in there. There you go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Hold on. Oh, you got to see a picture of that. Well, you got to picture that and picture that. Hold on. Get that out of my way. There you go. All right. All right. Hey, man. This your boy, Chef Boudreaux. Something quick, fast, and easy for your family. I got a truffle risotto with a blackened red fish. Like I said, I wanted to use the mahi-mahi, but guess what? This still about to be some good eating. You already know what it is. You already know how I get down. Peace.
Hey, what's up, y'all? One of those days, it's just one of those days, y'all. I I'm good. I don't know. It feels weird. I don't know how to. I'm okay. Usually when I get off the air, I get in my car and I head, hey Lynn, I love you. Sorry about Uncle Herbert. I know how y'all feel about all your uncles. I usually go to my Uncle Herbert's house when I get off the air, and then I go by my mom's house, and then, you know, sometimes I go by Miss Janie's house. So I get off the air today, and, you know, whoever would have thought growing up as a kid that I'm literally doing some man stuff today. So got to make sure that my uncle is dressed nice, and those days where you have to take the clothes down to the funeral home, and all of that is challenging. But what's more challenging is when you get there and realize and see other families with bags of clothes to have their loved ones dressed. You just almost forget about your own grief, because if you have a certain kind of heart, you just be kind of concerned and praying for other families that's going through it also. Because I just thank God for my strength, but everybody might not be as strong as I am. You know, I'm just kind of raised by a lot of alpha males, my grandfather and my uncles, whatever. I'm just kind of built a certain way and built to handle stuff like this. But there's a lot of people, man, that have to do it, and they can't handle stuff like this, and they're not prepared for this. So, you know, you just have to man up and do what you need to do, get the help that you need, and go and take care of your uncle's business like he asked you to. So, oh, I forgot my mask. So walking into a funeral home, just had no idea he was gonna die. He called me and blew my phone up to check on me when the tornadoes came. And I was like, I'm good, Uncle Herbert. He said, well, I was just calling checking on you. I said, no, I'm good, Uncle Herbert. I'm in Florida. And I didn't know that was gonna be my last conversation with him. And for some reason, I can't ever fully remember that last conversation. That last conversation always a blur. I remember other conversations, but I just can't ever remember, you know, the last conversation. And it's like I'm pulling up on the funeral home now, and I got these deep butterflies in my stomach, like I just feel real eerie right now. Shout out to Kayla Booth. Tell you what though, no matter how eerie I feel, his ass gonna be sharp, that's for sure. And he gonna be dressed like the king he was. Only the best for him. Only the best. Just stuff you have to deal with, stuff you have to go through is just part of life. So, by the way, Cleveland Browns was his favorite team, his favorite NFL team. So that's why between him and my Uncle Thomas, who passed away, and my grandfather that lived in Cleveland, so they were all Cleveland Brown fans. And my other granddad was a Dallas Cowboys fan. So, you know, I got two NFL teams, and it's the Browns and the Cowboys. And I was rocking my Cleveland Browns stuff. I bought this way before they started winning. I bought this hat years ago. So I was always rocking with Cleveland, you know. So, all right, so I'm pulling up at the funeral home, and I'm good as long as ain't no hearse out here. I'm on food, damn. I'm cool with everything else. I'm cool with a body. I'm cool with everything, but I do not fool with them creepy station wagons. So ain't nothing out here, so I'm good. Hey, what up, Terrence? What up, man? So, hey, what up, Fred? We're gonna do something this weekend. Tell Sean, I'm gonna hit you up, Fred. I was gonna call you earlier, but my phone was ringing. Sound like an episode of Cops when they stop and get out the car, don't it? And then they start running. Good morning. Good. How are you today? Good. I want to drop these clothes off for Herbert Armor.
Okay. Just 1 second. Let me get
Yes, ma'am.
I have Mr. Armor's clothes here today. Right back. Right here in the
Okay. You're beautiful. Look at you. You look beautiful every day. Last time I saw you. It is.
You can get a better one over here.
Yeah. No, it's okay. That was good. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Hey, man. How you feeling? I just want to let y'all know I appreciate not only what you're doing for us, what you do for all families.
Yeah, man, I appreciate what you do too,
Just
man.
kind of bring tears to my eyes, man, that y'all have to do some, like this, but y'all help a lot of people give closure. So I want to thank you.
No problem, man. You help a lot of folks too, man. People
No.
don't give you the credit though.
No, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I listen to a
You listen to the morning show? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna shout y'all out tomorrow. I really appreciate it. Yeah. That's my girlfriend. Oh, y'all done heard Rickey Smiley here. Here come all y'all. You know I love y'all.
You know how I am. You know, laughing at you better break my car this morning fooling with y'all.
That's my job. That's my. Hey, make sure you cut his hair low, nice and see if they can. Kind of like yours, and just make sure he have a nice little edge up. Okay. And that's a bow tie. You know how to tie a bow tie? I'm sure y'all do. Yeah. We'll get it. We don't dare know how to get it. Okay, if y'all need anything, let me know. Okay, Rick. And I really appreciate y'all. No problem. And y'all have a blessed day. Hey, since he's being cremated, those extra flowers, just ask another family, donate those flowers to them. Okay. Or whatever, because he's going to have a nice spread that he's not going to use. So bring the flowers back. Okay. And see if another family want them, and don't charge them nothing for it. Okay. All right. Yeah, just do that for them. Okay. Because we just need them for that Saturday because he's being cremated. Right. Okay. All right. Thank y'all. All right. Love y'all. Okay. Oh, God. I'm going to send somebody back up here. I forgot the underwear. I just thought about it. Okay. I'll send somebody back up here. Okay. And that's that. Make sure that my uncle look nice. I already went back there the other day. Just have to make sure that my uncle's grandkids and his kids have closure and have a good experience with him looking nice and looking like, he's at peace. And I just want this to be, because I don't want them to have to do all of this stuff. That's what men in the family is for. Stepping up. I'm not bragging or nothing, but my granddaddy did it, and this is all I know. It's all I know. So now it's time to go check on the rest of the family, run a couple of errands, make sure that we good to go. And that's it. My nephew's funeral is at the same time my uncle's funeral. So praying for our family because he was a part of our family. So we having a double death or whatever. 2 funerals, 2 different locations, coincidentally at the same time. So pray for Ron's family, his mother, his sisters, and his daughter, and his nieces and nephews. So, part of life. I'll just share it. So everybody have to go through it. So, it is what it is. All right, y'all. I just bought a tear, because you got these guys, man, and they work in the funeral industry, and they dealing with death every day, which we can't even stand to deal with, and they do this for a living, and they get them calls in the middle of the night to have to go pick up a body. Just some of the stuff that they see and have to deal with and have to go through is just beyond me. It's I don't see how they do it. I have so much respect for people in the medical field, and people that do sanitation and the hard job that nobody want to do and want to deal with. So there you go. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good day, and we're gonna go through this stuff together. So love y'all. What up, Lauryn? All right, y'all.